Hold up, you mean to tell me there's more Zen 5 non-3D SKUs still to be released by AMD? They're on a roll this year. Let's get into this. Hi everyone, it's by Lot Tech back with some more tech news. Hope you're having a great weekend. Now, recently we talked about AMD prepping to release a 9700F CPU on Zen 5 platform that's supposed to be typically a cut down version of the already out there released 9700X, which was the initial launch, or one of the SKUs on the initial launch of Zen 5. And it is an 8-core, 16-thread CPU. Pretty affordable now, but when it came out, it was pricier than usual. But now prices are stabilized, and you can probably grab a 97X now, probably for like 270, 280, roughly in that range. Well, now that's not the only one that AMD is prepping to release, it seems. An article on WCCF Tech, and also in addition to WCCF Tech, videocars.net, and I saw a couple other articles, so it's got to be really prepping to release this other one, since so much articles are saying hard sources and hard results and performance numbers for this new one. And they're releasing something called a 9500F alongside the 9700F. So just how the 9700F was a cut down version of a 9700X, in this one, the 9500F is going to be a cut down version of the 9600X or 9600 Zen 5 chips. So it is going to be a 6-core counterpart to its bigger brothers with a lower frequency and less performance, but a little bit cheaper. So I know the 9600X price is stabilized as well, and 9600 non-X. So you could get one of those pretty like under $200 now for the most part. And I'm hoping more super budget focused people, hence why they released the one without the iGPU, the 9500F, are prepping to, because if they don't price this, like in my opinion, if they don't price the 9500F between 110 and 160, preferably in the middle, like 130, 129, 125-ish, that kind of pricing. Even better if it's below 120. But that's going to wishful thinking, but I think acceptable if the price it when they release it between 110 and $160. So roughly, I'm thinking 140 on the high end and let's say 120 on the low end. So we don't know yet. There's no hard pricing yet, but in my opinion, if they want this not to be DOA, they have to release a 9500F in that price bracket range, because then that will make super budget focused people super happy. No pun intended. But if they don't fumble it and they do release it in the ranges I just mentioned, then it's not going to DOA. If it's more than those ranges, then DOA AMD, and no one's going to buy it. So let's not fumble the bag here. You've been doing really good with Zen 5 and X3Ds. Let's keep that blueprint of success. Now, in addition to some other core count and whatnot, the articles did mention the kind of range of what the boost and base frequency are. And for what the articles are saying, it's going to be a base of 3.8 gigahertz and boost up to around 5.1 on the high end. But most of the articles saying like probably 5,000 gigahertz. 5,000 megahertz, which is 5 gigahertz. So that's the range, which may get a couple hundred megahertz lower boost rate than the 96 and 9600X on the Zen 5 platform. So this is even more of a reason why, since it's not only a cut down, and since it's a lower boost and base, they really need to nail this pricing in the ranges I mentioned just now, unless it's going to be DOA. They did do some brief performance numbers from the articles. They're saying that the single-threaded performance is 3,100 roughly, and the multi-thread for it is around 13,000 and change. So not too shabby, but I think that's a couple thousand lower than on the multi-thread, lower than the 9600X, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me in the comments below. But this auto really they give no release time frame. But if they're saying that it's going to release alongside the 9700F, which is the 8-core, 16-thread one, before the iGPU, then this probably going to come with the same time frame. And from what the articles are saying from that other article for 8-core and the 6-core, it looks like it's probably going to be roughly later on this year, probably closer to the Q3 of the year, or Q4 of the year, I mean. And no exact set date yet, but they're definitely going to get released this year. But y'all let me know in the comments below, are you happy that they're going to have another edition that's not as expensive as the Big Brother 8-core and Big Brother 6-core? Or do you think AMD is just trying to get some more money? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, this is Biolog Tech signing out.